Hey guys, what's going on? Spidey Gaming YouTube here, and welcome back to the channel. I'm Spidey. Now today, I guess in a way, I'm doing a sort of tutorial kind of video. I don't usually make these kinds of videos because I'm not that type of like tech channel where they do how to do this, how to do that. But recently, I have felt very obligated to make this kind of video. Now, I'm currently recording with Bandicam, right? But we're not worrying about Bandicam today. We're going to be talking about this program called Mirillis Action. Now, Mirillis Action is what I'm going to be using most likely from now on for all Minecraft stuff. I'm still going to be using Bandicam all the time for different things, for different sort of gameplays and stuff like that. But most of the time, I'm going to be using this program called Mirillis Action. Now, what we're going to talk about today are the best settings you can use for Mirillis Action. Now, I have a shit computer. Now, if I go to my OS, and then I go to Properties, if it wants to load and all that stuff. Yeah, I didn't plan this out. I'm really just doing this on the spot, no script, no anything. So, yeah, if you go to Properties here, did it even click? Oh, Christ. See, this is what happens when you try to make a tutorial video and it doesn't work. Alright. Oh, wrong one. Okay, this PC. How about now? Okay, properties. It should open this. Okay. So now if you look at my computer, I only have 4 gigabytes of RAM. 3.89 are usable. But look at my specs. It's pretty bad. Therefore, it's kind of hard to get like that nice, decent quality recording, right? Well, don't fear. Use Mirillis Action, alright? So now, these are kind of the settings that I suggest that those of you with a pretty not good computer should use so that you can have like a good quality recording for your channel. Now, keep in mind, Mirillis Action, their file size is absolutely fucking ridiculous, alright? But nonetheless, it still gives you very good FPS. And I'll just ignore this. This is just for like for background footage and stuff. All right. So if you're gonna be doing Minecraft, you're gonna want to obviously use video recording. You don't want to use live streaming or any of these remote action because you have to pay for this. So you're gonna want to go to video recording. So now you have game recording. You're gonna have live screen recording, and you're gonna have box on a screen recording. Now let me just get this off the screen before it starts lagging me out and stuff like that. I'm gonna hit that X button. So you're gonna stick with video recording, right? Now, your file format is not gonna be MP4. I mean, if you have a high quality computer, you can do whatever you want. But this is more for the people that have a low quality computer. You're gonna want to use AVI. For your video size, if you want to record in 1080p, you can, but it's not suggested. So you should record in 720p. Next here, for video frame rate, if you want to go up to 60 FPS, you can sure as hell can, but like I said, low budget, low quality PCs, stick to 30 FPS. You're going to want to record system sounds, because if you have this unchecked, it'll only record your microphone. So let's say you're in a Skype call with someone, it will only record you and not your friend in Skype. No, I mean system sounds. It won't record your game audio. For this one, multi-channel audio recording will be if you have friends in Skype. For microphone, obviously, you're going to want to put always record unless you don't want to record your microphone, which most people don't. For duration, if you're doing like a UHC or something like that, you can set that to 20 minutes or something like that. Time shift, I don't know what this is, so just ignore it unless you want to do something, I don't know. Alright, so this is live streaming. If you want to do live streaming, you can put all your stuff in, your stream key and stuff like that. So you can do all that. I haven't set that up yet because I don't know if I'm going to be doing live streaming for a while now. I gotta put that to 720p. But for now, you can just keep that the way it is and stuff like that. Remote action, completely ignore this unless you want to control action from your phone. I think that's what it is. Alright, audio recording, you're gonna want to click allow multi-channel recording. You can record silence or not if you want to, or it doesn't matter. Microphone, always record. Then you're gonna want to go into benchmarking. There's nothing here, so you can ignore it. Screenshots, if you want to capture a pretty cool screenshot of like my desktop or something like that with this cool spectacular Spider-Man, you click F12 and you'll capture a screenshot. Now you're going to want to go into your game settings. These are your general settings, and you got all these different things. So first, for general settings, you're going to want to probably check for updates, so you can make sure that you always have the updated version of Action, because they're always releasing updates to make sure that the program runs smoothly and surely and stuff like that. You're going to want to have action window when recording finish is done. You want to show it so it shows you, alright, you're done, you're good to go. This is personal preference, but I have Action run when I start Windows, so I can immediately get a recording done. Alright, so now you're going to want to go into recording settings. This is kind of important, alright? Now, if you don't have a very good computer, you're going to want to keep your video quality on normal. You don't want it on low. I mean, you'll get more FPS, and it'll be smoother, but obviously the quality will be not as good. So you're going to want to keep it on normal. If you want to go up to high, you can go up to high. Now, when you do your bitrate, it really depends all on your computer. I decided to go with 50% because I tried to keep it at 75 and it didn't work. I tried to keep it at 16 and it didn't work. I put it down to 50 and it works perfectly. For input range, you can put whatever you want. I kept 0 to 255. Multi-core recording is you have multiple CPUs. I don't. I have a laptop, so you're going to want to stick with no check for that unless you do have multiple cores. Record mouse cursor. If you're playing like Gary's Mod or something, you're going to want the person to follow your mouse and stuff like that, or any other game that requires your mouse cursor. I don't know why I just refreshed, but okay. So you're going to want to keep your mouse cursor. Visualize mouse clicks. I mean, if you're doing some sort of like, I don't know, tutorial where you need the mouse clicks, you can have that on. Overlay graphics, if you want to do like streaming and stuff like that, when you want to have like an overlay, that's what you do. You click that. So these are for your webcam settings. If you want to do webcam, you can click always record on button down and stuff like that. This when you pick your webcam. This is the capture resolution, and then the video size, horizontal position. If you want to have your webcam in the top right corner. Oh, this is gonna lag. Oh god. Oh, what? Yeah. So if you want to have your webcam in the top right corner, you're gonna want to put horizontal position all the way to the right, because if you don't, it'll go to your left. So vertical position if you wanted to go up or down. So I like having my webcam in the top right corner. So that's pretty much like an example to show you it. Audio settings, you're going to want to pick your microphone. So I have the blue snowball, so you're going to want to click that. You don't want to click your Realtek high definition audio, that will be bad. So whatever microphone you use, you can have that. Now, this is personal preference, but it's highly, highly suggested. Use this. Record microphone into a separate audio track. What this pretty much does is it allows you to edit your audio. So let's say I'm talking ridiculously loud and the person I'm recording with, their audio is so soft. What I can do is either 1, turn the other person up, or 2, turn myself down and equalize their audio. So this works so well so that I don't have to have the one audio track for both of us. It's such a benefit. This is major key right here. System sounds. I have it as system default, but if you have any sort of speaker or anything, just click that. Now audio balance, I have it to the default settings pretty much, so microphone sounds and system sounds, stuff like that. Bitrate, I have it as system default. I don't mess around with that. HUD settings. Now pretty much what the HUD is, it'll pop up in your top left corner and it'll show you your FPS, and when you hit the record button, it'll show you how long you've been going and stuff like that. So it's kind of common sense. You really don't want people to see that, so hide the HUD and do not record the HUD in games and applications and stuff like that. This is for export settings. You can't really change this unless you have something else. You're going to obviously want to export everything, export mouse clicks and export everything. You have your folders and stuff like that. Upload settings, I don't really know what this is specifically for, but ignore it if you don't need it, and if you do know what it is, don't ignore it. Now this is your hotkey settings. I use Control when I start recording my video, and if I ever do podcasts or anything, I use Alt. But benchmarking, capture screenshots, all this stuff, you really don't need it. So I do need this though. It's the little squiggly key. I don't know. I think it's an asterisk or something like that. That's for if I want to pause or something, and then there's other stuff. But yeah, Action is a really good program, so I definitely suggest that you definitely take a look at it and definitely use it for yourself. But yeah, guys, if you enjoyed this tutorial sort of video, please be sure to hit that like and that subscribe button. And if you guys want to see me do more tutorial videos, I will be totally oh Jesus, ignore that. I will be totally down to do more tutorial videos. I actually kind of enjoy doing them, but I just don't know what tutorials to do. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a fantastic day, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.